Cause y'all do know it's my favorite day of the week. DC favorite day of the week too.
Cornwallis.
You say what?
Cornwallis.
Who the hell is Cornwallis?
Me, sir. Cornwallis P. Jones Echo Service.
Oh, he's hope. You know what? Facebook blocked me from going live.
Why?
Crazy thing, right?
Ah, shit.
Well, we live on YouTube and IG. So, but crazy thing.
I'm live on Facebook. What'd you do?
Yeah, I can't go live. So go live and I'm gonna share it because so I made a post. I said, give these people the rope. HA, the little star sign G, and watch them hang themselves. But I didn't exactly say hang. I said 3 of the letters. Next thing you know, they telling me, oh, you're blocked for 30 days from going live for suicidal posts.
I started to say you know better, but I thought better of that.
Huh?
Certainly does not, my good man.
You say what?
Nothing.
Chilling.
I didn't even say the word hang. I didn't even spell it completely. Like,
you thought the algorithm was gonna be like, oh, give them the rope and let them HAG star.
Exactly.
That. Nigga,
So I tried to dispute it. They wasn't hearing me.
I wonder why. You think so?
Shit is crazy. They just fuck.
It's not crazy. They got you dead to rights, homie. Nigga, they got you with the gun in your hand, money in your pocket, bloody shoes on.
Again, I didn't say the word.
You said it. You said enough. You said enough.
All right, well, check it out. Welcome back to the I'll Explain All This Later recap. I'm your host, Big Smash. I got DC, got my boy Styles.
Cornwallis.
We're diving deep into a topic that affects nearly every relationship.
This nigga be talking and still don't listen at the same time.
Hold on, man.
Everything
let me finish my motherfucking monologue, man. Damn.
He's definitely not gonna have captions with this. He's gonna be like, what the fuck?
Let me finish my monologue, okay?
All right, go ahead.
We're diving deep into a topic tonight that affects nearly every relationship. Money.
Oh, God.
That's right. We're talking about financial conflicts.
Why am I here?
From different spending habits to long-term goals, money matters can put a serious strain on even the strongest bonds.
Oh, you wrote this one.
I know what you're thinking.
Oh, you definitely wrote this one.
Money talk. That's boring, right? That's boring. But trust me, it's anything but. It's real.
Is it?
It's raw, and it's time to be honest about it. So grab your partner, your roommate, or even just yourself, and let's get ready to talk about money.
Who wrote this?
Everything,
nigga. Who did you hire to write this goddamn speech, nigga? Because they need to be fired, nigga. Today, not yesterday, but the goddamn day, nigga. Who
tonight,
wrote that speech?
We're going to explore some common financial pitfalls couples face. Share some expert advice on how to navigate those tricky conversations and hopefully leave you with some practical tools to strengthen your financial relationship. So let's get started. Fellas, are you ready to talk about money? Let's talk about money. I love talking about money.
Let's talk about that goddamn speech before we move forward, nigga. Who wrote that speech?
That's a big smash. That's a big smash monologue. Something new I wanted to add to tonight's show.
Leave it out. Leave it out. Leave it. You could have left that on the cutting room floor. You should have left that alone, nigga. You came with a whole fucking speech. You read verbatim, word for goddamn word, commercials. Let's get ready to talk about it. Grab your partners, grab your wife, and suck it. That's exactly what you just did, my nigga.
Hey, listen.
Hey, promo, nigga. You cut like you about to win the championship belt after this shit, nigga. I want everything that I lost, brother. I want my money. Grab your wife. Hide the children. I'm coming, brother.
Do me a favor and go live so I can share this live to all my good people because I can't go live, unfortunately. For all my people on YouTube, salute. I appreciate y'all for checking in with us. Everybody on Instagram, we live on Instagram right now. Appreciate y'all too. Y'all finna get a dope conversation. Now, yesterday I dropped episode 7. You know, for the first time this season, I had a special guest. You know,
no, we don't.
Yeah, a special guest, no co-host.
Hey, look, I had to pivot. I explained that at the opening of the episode, you know, and I don't explain things in the opening, but I explained that in the opening. I didn't have the co-host. And actually, the next couple episodes might not have a co-host, but we'll get back to that later. Later on in the show, I'll explain that. But anyway.
No, explain that now, nigga.
Yeah, basically, the co-host was the irony behind the whole thing is the co-host still working, because I see the co-host all the time. My DNA is all over that pause. I'll be liking it. I got some dope surprises for the rest of this season, though. So it would be a dope surprise if you deliver on what you said you were going to deliver on. But go ahead.
I got some dope surprises. I had to pivot, but we'll get to that later. Now,
why can't I see my name? They should be Cornwallis sitting up there.
I don't know. I don't see none of y'all in that action.
They can turn the names off. He don't want nobody to get no credit but him. This nigga don't want nobody shine but him. I'm gonna turn these niggas' name off. They know Big Smash. They don't know these niggas like that. My fans. He be my fans. We're like, mine. What you doing? We're having a conversation. Trying to figure out why he ain't got no. Come on, man.
Well, I don't know how to put your motherfucking names on there. I don't really care. Your name is Styles and your name is DC. Let's get back to the focal point.
Money.
All
Yeah.
right. So, as we kick this show off, y'all know how.
40-minute clip. Everybody be prepared. Gear up your waters.
Why are we continuing to argue about it every day?
Because when you broke, it gets frustrating. I gotta look at you every day. You the reason why we ain't got no money around this bitch. I'll be upset too. But now,
I guess.
Here's some of the arguments that I experienced. That I was taking money out the house and what they call tricking off. Okay, that's a way to start an argument. All right, it's a clip from the episode.
Clearly. Clearly, you got that right.
So the clip from the episode comes from explaining why do couples get into it over money. Okay, so as you know, one of the hosts, he gave his input as to, you know, his situation as to why he had arguments about money. Styles.
Nigga, wait a minute. Did you just refer to yourself in the third person? This nigga said one of the co-hosts gave his position on what happened in his life. This nigga did the Andre 3000 heads. He tried to refer himself. Styles, you see this nigga with this bullshit. This nigga tried to hate us into believing it wasn't him. We just seen it in the clip.
It was AI smash.
This nigga tried to AI spam us with a chat bot. Nigga, what the fuck?
All right, Styles, listen. What are some things that you feel can cause couples to go into it about money?
Well, I mean, when people start getting comfortable with, you know, their with the money that's coming in or going out. Like, for instance, if the other person is making a lot of money or just got a raise or whatever, then, you know, somebody might think that they could spend more than usual, you know, which would cause a little bit of resentment because money's always a crunchy conversation. It's never an easy conversation unless y'all just getting it. Like, meaning someone come in and you figure out how you're going to flip it again and do that shit all over again. So unless y'all have that type of continuity, you know, it causes a rift, if you will.
DC?
Yes.
Same question.
What was the question?
What are some things that cause couples to get into it involving money? What's the reason?
Strippers.
These hoes.
Hoes and Jennies.
I can agree. That's what got me in trouble. Hoes.
Clearly. Clearly.
You know what's so crazy is like, I don't know that I could really relate to that. Matter of fact, I know that I can't. Because if I'm holding down a house, there's no fucking way I'm spending money on something outside of this house with a vagina. It's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. So I don't.
Well, see,
I can't. Go ahead.
I had gambling problems. You know.
Nigga, you just said we said hoes, and you picked up your pom-poms and did a whole. And now you talking about
I gambled on the wrong pair of titties.
That sounds like a personal problem, brother. You should have picked better titties. Clearly, you are not a titty connoisseur because you picked the wrong titties out the gate. You backed the wrong titties, my guy. You backed the wrong titties.
But okay. So you said because I made this point in the episode, as long as everything in the house is taken care of, who gives a fuck what the person is spending their money on outside the house? Is that a wrong perception or no?
Yes.
Wrong perception. Oh, well, go ahead, DC.
You just said, as long as I'm taking care of the house, I should be able to buy some titties every now and then. As long as the gas is still on and the lights are still on, I should be able to see at least 2 pair of titties a week, minimum, with my own money out of my check because I took care of the house. It's my reward, is what you're saying.
I think that's a fair assessment.
No, it's true. That's what you're saying.
I think that's a fair assessment.
I need him to answer the true or false.
Huh?
True or false?
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
All right. Just making sure we're all caught up now.
Yeah. We're there.
Now, so the answer now, what was the question again?
Okay.
What was the real question?
The real question.
The real question is, I just asked the question. Do you feel that's a fair perception that as long as I'm taking care of the house, the kids, everything in the house is good, what I spend the rest of the money on is okay?
This nigga said, I'm going to pay all the bills and disrespect you.
Yeah, like I'm going to pay all the bills and then I'm going to trick off in the streets. No, I'm not buying dinner. I just put the gas bill on, but I'm about to go buy Suzanne a cheeseburger. She's going to blow my dick from the back.
That's what I'm saying. Like, as long as the lights are on, because the conversation was I had $1,000 light bill.
Yeah.
But my track record is the light bill always get paid. The lights are still on. So why are we arguing about the lights and the light bill as long as the lights are still on?
You know that the conversation shifts when you spending it on a pair of titties, right?
Yeah, that's a whole different.
Say that again.
You know my birthday was last Tuesday and I turned 50, right? I can't have adolescent conversations like this. This shit is beneath me.
I don't think that was an adolescent question.
No, it most certainly was. As anybody in my age bracket or with them, and when I say my age bracket, I'm talking about the last 15 years before me, nigga. They're gonna be like,
okay, so
fucking serious.
The reason I bring that up is because it came up on the episode.
Then say that then. Preface it with something because that shit sounds stupid.
That's what I'm saying. It came up on the episode, and it was about the first clip was going to dive into that. I had ran up $1,000 light bill, but due to gambling debts.
When you say gambling, stop confusing the people because you're confusing me. Not gambling debts, fucking around.
Gambling, fantasy sports.
Okay, so it really was fantasy sports.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, where did titties come from, my nigga? Like,
because it was tricking off in the streets too. But we'll get to that. I'll explain that later. But
nigga, that's all. What the nigga? If it's in the same story, nigga, you know about the 2-part story, yes, nigga. The fuck, nigga? This ain't no cliffhanger. Okay, so tell the story, nigga. Tell the story.
My explanation to this was, even though the light bill is $1,000, cool. The lights are still on. Why are we into it? This is a real life argument. It really happened.
Because you was gambling.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we into it though? Because the lights are still on.
Yeah, but see, women want security, bro. So if the light bill's $1,000 and you're only paying $250, and then you go spend $500 on your fantasy team, nigga, that's a red flag. That ain't secure. That don't, in her mind, that shit don't compute. That sounds stupid.
Don't defend that, Smash, because I swear to God, I'll jump off this live right now.
You can't defend that, bro, because that's like,
I mean, I did on the show. I'm gonna tell you what I said on the show.
You said you paid half a bill and then go spend the rest of the money in the streets. That ain't secure. That don't feel secure.
I'm gonna tell you what I said on the show.
I don't want to hear what you said on the show. I want to hear what you said right now.
If we got $1,000 light bill and I'm not able to pay it right now, you my partner, go ahead on and pick up that slack and I kick the can down the road and take care of you down the road. That's what
different conversation.
Nigga, that's like Hug going to fucking buy a Birkin bag, but she can't pay the fucking light bill in full.
That might come a time down the line that she want the Birkin bag and she can't get it
because like, hell no.
Because she paid the light bill. I remember that she paid the light bill when I couldn't. So here,
nigga,
there you go.
I'm tired of having struggle talk. I want to talk about struggle shit.
I like messing with you, Styles. It's fun.
Right, because what do you have to offer her other than if you think you're good in the bed? And that again, and women, we got to stop accepting that. Matter of fact, you shouldn't be sleeping with a dude who is just destitute.
It is definitely some hobosexuals out here
that
have earned their position just off what they slinging in the bed.
Mm-hmm.
I was that at 17, 18. I could definitely talk my way and walk my way and stroke my way into.
It is incredible to me that there's a terminology for that. Hobosexual has got to be the most infuriating thing I've heard. That's crazy.
All right, now I'll explain that clip. We had a conversation about people, men and women, who have no money to offer to a situation. The only thing they can bring is what they can do in the bedroom, which is true, which is another reason why couples can get into it about money, especially when you're not bringing any to the table.
Nah, those are the fucking short bus couples because they knew they didn't have any money before they even got together. That's what it sounded like to me. So they sound stupid altogether. Next, that was easy. It's like a fucking pop quiz you can't fail.
I mean, he ain't wrong because if you knew I ain't had no ducats when you got with me, you knew I wasn't gonna have no ducats because I ain't gonna get no job yet. And until I get a job, you know, I ain't got no money.
Exactly. I smashed. That shit didn't motivate me to go get no money. Why the fuck would a title motivate me? But go ahead. I digress.
Okay. My question is, right? If you know that you are not beneficial financially, right? Are there other things that you can do to play your role into this? Like, are there other ways?
Willing to accept?
Huh?
What form of payment would she like? Is what I'm asking. Because if you weren't taught anything, like unfortunately, relationships there is a barter system in place. So if you come into that relationship and you don't understand, what the part that you play in that relationship with regards to lending a hand, and I don't know what to tell you. Like, but why are we even talking about that? Is whatever she accepts. She accepted that bullshit from the gate because that's how they got together. That's how, we came into agreement on the title. So now that we have a title, now there's a conversation. Fuck that conversation. I don't want to hear your conversation now. That's breach of agreement. You know what I mean? So it's just
you already signed up to the terms and standards of the agreement. You only had no paper, and this dick came out.
So now they want to come to the table and renegotiate.
I mean, they can, but that's unfortunate. For both of them, because you both wasted time.
How long we negotiate? Like if it's only been a month, ain't nothing to negotiate yet, right?
Yeah.
If we said a year, then give me a year. But I don't subscribe to none of that anyway. So it's.
I think one of the things that I've found myself engaged in is that, and I said this on the show also. I really don't care how shit gets done as long as it gets done. It's not. I'm not wasting my time arguing with you about money.
You wasting your time by following that formula, because what's going to happen is you'll find yourself in a perpetual loop where you'll just keep doing that. There's no set way in how you're going to get it done, just as long as it gets done. That's not a life to live. But go ahead.
What I'm saying is, I don't want to waste my time arguing about money. Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's the key point when I say that. I don't want to spend time arguing about money. I feel like if we both are doing what we're supposed to do and we're both bringing in money, why are we sitting here arguing about it?
Let me ask you a question.
Talk to me.
What triggered the argument?
No, I'm saying just in general.
Everybody get your passports. We going on the fucking world.
No. I'm just saying in general. I don't like arguing about money.
Fuck in general. I'm trying to be specific. It's the way my brain works. Because you 2 seconds ago you was like, this was a real argument. Okay, fine. What triggered the argument? That's a very important piece. In a sentence or less, please.
Okay, so if we're going back to the light bill situation, that's a way to bring up an argument. But my whole point, like I said, my point was, and it didn't go through too well with her. My point was, we still have lights.
Hey, yo, DC, nigga, save me.
I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I checked out when this nigga, you asked him a nigga a question, and y'all said pack your passports. Nigga, I went on a trip.
Fuck, you went, you was down there following instructions.
Damn, he told me to go pack my bags. I was going
because I asked the nigga a simple question. I said, what triggered the argument? He was like, the light bill.
I just gave you an answer.
That wasn't the answer though. What? She didn't wake up one morning and was like, yo, check this out, son. The light bill, blah, blah, blah. She didn't do that. Something happened. Or there was a conversation, or you slipped up and said something about betting and she opened up the light bill. What happened?
Yeah, there was
so look. The light bill, the final disconnection thing came in the mail. Like the final notice shit came in the mail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And she had questions.
Yeah. Because
meanwhile, you got like 3 different parlays on 4 different platforms.
And also he telling her everything Gucci.
But see, do you see how that shit is so fucking adolescent? That shit is adolescent, bro.
He like, yeah, babe, the lights is good.
See, okay, so look, right. I thought I had it handled. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna take care of it. It was gonna get handled.
Why? You thought one of those parlays was gonna hit?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Again, a gloss twice.
Pretty much. I can't flex, I can't lie, I can't deny. Pretty much that's what I thought. I had a little bit more time. I felt like I had a little bit more time. So,
famous last words.
And she got to the mail before I did. So normally I'm pretty quick with it. You know, I got the little mail delivery app on the phone, so I'm pretty quick with it. But it just so happened that this motherfucker ran late and I wasn't there.
Hey, yo, DC.
So,
why?
DC.
That sounds like a lot of fucking
This nigga said, can you help me figure out a problem that I created? Like, nigga, are you... What the fuck? We gonna start charging you to sit on these seats, bro.
Literally, like, checking the mail every day to hide shit like a kid hiding his report card.
I figured out why the co-hosts aren't here.
No.
They're like, this nigga.
I'm gonna get to that later.
This nigga right here. One of them guys
so look, right?
I'm getting divorced. You be like, you wasn't married. Don't worry about that. Mind your business.
Hey, man. All right. DC, let me ask you a question since we're on this topic. How open and honest how open and honest are you with your partner about your finances?
My finances and her finances, bro. What are you talking about?
He doesn't subscribe to that, bro.
What are you talking about?
Can you answer the question?
I just answered the question. Fuck are you talking about? My finances or her finances?
Okay. Let's act like you ain't married right now for 1 second.
Why would I do that?
He needs to win the argument.
I don't want to win the argument. I just want
You
a
do.
simple answer to my question
Okay.
without the snarkasm and the smart shit. God damn it.
This nigga said, dumb yourself
Okay,
down,
so
guys.
before
Let's
you
go.
got married, before
Wait,
yours was yours and hers was yours,
Okay, all right.
how open and honest were you with her about your finance since we got to go this route?
Very open.
Such
would.
as?
What do you mean? I mean, how open do you want me to be, bro? Like, I mean, I'm out here. Like, I'm exposed, telling her about what I, make, whatever, hours, what I got, what's going on. Here's, where I'm at. Here's my credit score and everything. You got to talk about those things.
You gave up all that information.
Down the line. I mean, it wasn't like first date, my nigga. This was, years into the game.
Okay. Styles.
Especially when you get engaged, you got to go through counseling and all that stuff comes out. If you do it right, you're supposed to, do premarital counseling and all that. You go through everything and everything comes out on the table. So I have nothing to hide.
Styles, same question.
No, same answer. Pretty much. I think maybe the only thing that might differ is our timelines. You know what I mean? But mine, remember, because she lives in one state, I live in a different state, so we had to have a plan. So there was no skating around that. So that was like, all right, you plan to be with me, I plan to be with you. How we making this happen?
Okay. All right.
This nigga like grown up shit. Oh my God.
Styles.
Yeah.
What are some common financial disagreements that you have experienced? You and your partner have experienced?
Damn, I might be blessed. None really. Just trying to figure out, like, as far as nothing adverse. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't know if everybody knows the story, but as far as the Brunch Hour podcast is concerned, she's the one that actually filed for the LLC and gave me that shit for Christmas 2 years ago. So we ain't got no problems over here, brother. It ain't that type of party over here. These are grown folk.
All right. Thank you for the shameless plug. But can you stick to the question, sir?
That was the answer. I haven't had. There wasn't. Everything has been peachy keen so far.
Okay. DC, you ever had any different spending habits that impacted your relationship?
I mean, yeah. I don't think I was blessed to Styles, but I mean, it wasn't nothing serious. My thing is, when we get paid, I pay bills. Like, fuck the fun first. I pay bills first. So to my wife, that's different because, she might want to do something, and me, I'm up. If I'm up, if money hit, I'm paying bills. Whatever need to be paid at that time, you know what I'm saying? So I had to, just kind of stop that. Because I'm in that mindset. I'm not waiting till that shit hit 1,000, bro.
And thank you for paying your cable bill on time every time. I appreciate that.
I pay my bills.
My kids appreciate it.
My biggest fear is that I don't pay something and then we go do something now, you know what I'm saying? We scramble to try to figure out something or something, just those little things you can't foresee in every day or something.
All right. Styles, got a question for you. How does money relate to power dynamics in a relationship?
Nigga, what?
It doesn't. It shouldn't, rather. It doesn't with me. I don't want to say that it shouldn't because, some people, depending on if they make more or less, they gripping their balls. But nah, it shouldn't. It shouldn't. Because, again, it's the respect. And I feel like we have the same episode every week because I feel like I'm just regurgitating answers from the past. A relationship is a partnership. Okay? So the CFO was not higher than the CEO technically. All right? Not the CFO, COO. Right? So it's the CEO and everything else below it. So you guys are both coming in as a COO and a CFO. So basically y'all on the same fucking level. You get what I'm saying? I don't think that money really, it shouldn't. I do know dudes that, you know, need to make more than their woman and stuff. I'm not stuck in that mindset at all. If she makes more than me, God bless her. I know we're not, this ain't struggle love, so it don't fucking matter.
You have to say, are you a woman, as a woman, I have to ask a man, are you comfortable with the fact that I make more money than you? I don't play that game. I'm not coming to you talking about, well, I make more money than you, so you my bitch. No, I don't do anything crazy like that. But the thing is, I need to know his ego and his pride are going to be okay with this.
See, I'm not against a woman making more money than me. I'm not against that. I said I've never encountered it, but I'm not against that.
You know what the problem with that is this, right? They say that, and I'm not saying that she doesn't wholeheartedly feel the way she feels about her statement, but they say that, but then they want you to do some shit that is above your means, but they can do it. You get me? So that's probably where a lot of things you got to make close to what the other person makes. You have. I just feel that you have to. It shouldn't be a hindrance, regardless of what. But people don't always divvy it up like that. So if you want to take a trip, right? Let's say you want to go on a fucking cruise, and she comes to you and she wants to go on a cruise. She comes to you and she makes more money. She's like, listen, we need to go. I want to go on this cruise. I want to do it next month. Now, next month is going to be $4,500 for both of us, right? But if we do it 6 months down the road, I could do that because then I'm spreading it out. You get what I'm saying? So then cases like that might start to build resentment. And is your woman really, you know, I make more than him, yeah, but when are you gonna hold that over his head? And that's the scary part about it. You know what I mean? That's the scary part about it, but whatever.
All right, so
I don't like the
DC.
fact that you let me talk and you don't cut me off, nigga. Cut me off. The fuck?
I know, you know, I'm on different time tonight.
This nigga on some brother love shit. I don't like that. Okay.
All right, DC, this question is for you. How can couples effectively communicate about money without resorting to blame or criticism?
That's the question.
Huh?
That was the question?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Be fucking adults. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. I mean, it's we having a conversation and you start. I mean, there's a time where I made more than my wife. Now I don't make more than my wife. Like I work part-time. So I went from in fact, I cut my shit in half. But we still make it work, still do what we gotta do because we work together and we talk and communicate and do what we need to do. As we should.
DC, is that a bonnet?
Nah, it's my hair, brothers. Letting it flow tonight. I figured if I was gonna come out here with some bullshit, I might as well look the part.
My guy, you should have hit me in the DM though. We could have did it. It could have been a collaborative effort. You know what I mean?
Next time, I got you. I'm gonna wear from here on out. Cornwall Wallace is here.
Appreciate you. Yeah, you gotta start showing up as aliases because Smash Up is like 2 different people and shit. So.
I'm just the moderator tonight. I'm
He
chilling.
said a moderator.
I'm chilling tonight.
He said, I want to highlight y'all brothers, but I ain't gonna put your names on the screen.
I know y'all.
Yeah.
Styles.
Yo.
How do you handle financial situations when one is a spender and one is a saver?
How should you? Because we're both spenders. Yeah, we're both. I can't effectively answer that question because we both spend. Like Amazon is at her crib, shit, 2-3 times a week. You know, and the way I spend money on this podcast and equipment shit, bro, forget it. So I don't know. I can't offer up any good advice on that. You're on your own, people.
DC, you got anything to add to that? I'm afraid I don't. My counsel told me not to answer that question on grounds. It might incriminate me. I plead the fifth.
Yo, the fucking hair has me crying over here, bro.
Yeah, Sometimes you gotta
Well,
let it-
I'm sure all of us can answer this one.
probably.
How can couples effectively budget and allocate funds for shared expenses and individual wants?
We'll let you go
Wants to
first. Smash. Go ahead. You tell us. We'll tell you if we agree with you.
All right, so for me, it's simple. I got a rule. You know what I'm saying? 50% on what needs to be done, 30% on the wants, and then 20% in savings. So
when did you discover that rule?
when did I discover that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
After the light bill situation.
So it wasn't a lost cause.
There we go.
No cap, because
Okay.
I've never seen somebody so mad. So it made me get in my bag and get back to what was important.
Did you understand why she was mad, or you just
yeah. Because in my sense, I was being selfish because although I love fantasy sports, I was literally betting the house. Literally. So
that's how the podcast got its name.
Yep.
So I had to figure it out, like, okay, you got a problem. You got to structure this out now because it can't keep being an issue. So I fixed it. 50% on what needs to be done, 30 on the wants, and then 20 on savings. So if I do have like a gambling itch, I got a little bit of money saved to the side to cover that. So that's how it was for me. I'm not saying that might work for everybody out here, but it's a thought. Some people switch it around. They go 30 into savings or 40 into savings. Some people have different numbers. I'm just telling you what my numbers was. So
45, 55, 65.
Yeah.
Baby, that body.
Because when you got as big of a family as I got, now you have to budget shit out. You have to come up with a budget. Come up with a monthly budget at the beginning of the month and figure out, how it's supposed to work. Because if you try to wing it in the last minute like I was doing, you're going to run into all kind of problems. So try to budget it out at the beginning of the month. See where the extra money can come in from. See if you have enough and go from there. So it's one advice from me. DC, what about you?
I mean, how can I follow that? That was poetic. I don't even want to kill your moment. I'm gonna let you shine.
Holiday styles.
Nah, we're gonna let you have that.
All right.
I had something to definitely put a couple of daggers in that bitch, but I'm gonna let you rock.
What are some red flags when it comes to financial incompatibility? Financial incompatibility. How do y'all know that y'all got to have a discussion? Like, we all got spending habits. Styles, you just talked about it. Amazon, podcast equipment, all that stuff. So how do you sit down and structure that out before it gets out of hand?
I mean, that's easy math. You can't spend more than what's coming in. It's real simple. It's math 101. Can't do it. And so many of us actually end up upside down because that's what we do. We're like, fuck it, we're gonna take this to spend it on that. And then most of us actually bet the house on a house. You get what I'm saying? So if you have like a side hustle, not betting or gambling, but if you have a side hustle, you'll take that half the rent money and then go put it on that, thinking that you're gonna get it back. The comeback is gonna be bigger, but more often than not, it's not. So you just can't spend more than what's coming in. You got to have a little discipline. I have a question. Did you got help? You get any counseling for your gambling? Nigga, because niggas that gamble just don't stop. It doesn't work like that.
Oh, no. You know what it was for me?
No.
I just looked at the leagues that I was getting my ass whooped in and just quit.
Yeah, we'll see when football season starts in a couple of weeks. But okay. All right, what's the other question?
How much you think you spend a year on perfume?
We're not doing that.
Huh?
We're not doing that.
At this point, you should be out there creating your own shit because this shit ridiculous.
I've had offers to do that. I just didn't
you
like
out here making these people rich.
The deal.
How much?
Well, I will say this. The most I've ever spent in a year was $8,000. But in the last couple of years,
you crazy. Oh yeah. Okay.
But listen, now that I'm monetized, now that I have contracts, I have deals with companies, 95% of the perfume that I get is free now. And I'm making money off of the videos. So that was then, this is now.
There we go. So basically, she bet the house on a side hustle and it paid off. Now, that was a prime example. That was exactly, what I was talking about. So she became an influencer. Now they pay for her perfume. But it took her getting a fragrance, for every day of the year before it paid off. But, I applaud her. God bless her.
Yeah.
Like business. Go get it.
Yeah, that's a lot. I think like this though, right? For them type of, spending, like you said, you got to make sure you got enough coming in. Straight up. Like, that's what a budget kicks in at. That's what a budget kicks in at. Like, I got a cologne budget, and I try my hardest not to go over that. And if I just get close to it,
what's your cologne budget?
Wait till next month. Huh?
What's your cologne budget? You got Scentbird. What's your cologne budget? What we doing?
$400.
$400 a month on cologne? Don't make me fucking jump off this fucking live. $400 a month on cologne?
I'm serious.
This nigga said I have an entire tribe, but I got enough to spend $400 on cologne every month.
Okay, so not every month. That's a stretch. But
yeah,
that's $4,800 a year.
If I do see a cologne that I like, I'm gonna buy it.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
It's gonna fuck you up right now because you ain't gonna be able to answer it. But what's the most expensive cologne you have in your collection right now?
Creed.
How much you spend on it? $600?
Yep.
You really want me to lock off, don't you?
You want me to get it?
No.
I'm just saying, like, Creed is expensive.
It is. I don't know. Well, shit, I can't say that. The most expensive Creed that I've seen is either approaching $400 or at $400. Not $600, nigga. They seen you coming.
No, my thing is, shit, I don't know. I ain't really know too much about Creed at the time, so that motherfucker saw me coming. Huh?
Why would you spend $600 on it then?
I mean, I brought it off the street, so
I'm out. All right, wrap this shit up. Wrap it up.
But this was a long time ago. I'm a little bit more advanced now when it comes to buying shit. Okay, I used to wear roll-on cologne up until about 6-7 years ago, so I learned. God damn it.
This nigga gave the African $600 for a bottle of cologne.
I mean, it was one of my mans, so again, I ain't know
and
better.
It was his man's. Niggas, let that marinate real quick.
Hey, listen, it's like buying the PlayStation when the PlayStation first came out. It's $300 in the store, but niggas was paying $900. I paid $900 for mine. So,
all right,
hey,
time to go.
Just to say I was one of the first motherfuckers to have it, I overwent market value. It happens. Shit.
Well, I know it doesn't. Not in this grown age, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen.
You ain't ever overspent on something that you know?
Nigga, I think that should stop with me in my 20s.
But what I'm saying is when the PlayStation 5s and the Xbox and all that shit come out, Motherfuckers wasn't selling that shit for $300.
Yeah, but you should know the game by now. Get it when they first announced this shit, and then resell that shit at $900. You bought it. Never mind.
I bought the shit when it first came out. I ain't gonna lie, because I had the money. Like when you have the money, you don't care about.
It's not about having the money; it's about keeping the money.
Exactly.
It's about flipping the money.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. It's not about I got it, so I'm gonna spend it, or I got it, so I'm gonna overpay for it. Nigga, I'm not overpaying for shit.
Yeah. I was moving too fast, nigga. I'll admit that shit. Hey, but you won't catch me slipping now, though.
Huh. You might have
I think you will.
At times. But you
I
won't
think
be
you
301.
Nigga, he still look like a vet. Hey, I got half a bottle of cologne. You want it? 300.
And the other half is water.
Now, see, this right here, the Creed Aventus, they want $1,200 for that.
Nigga, you don't have that. Shut up.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, prices is prices. God damn it. It ain't just me. Shit. But anyway.
This is why you had financial problems, nigga. Because you can't add and you're fucking.
Granted, it's a 16.8 ounce bottle, so.
Nigga, how are we still here?
All right, so look, right?
You got Gucci nigga. He saw you took a smooth look at you coming down the street, skipping, and said, "That today is the sucker. That is the one who I'm going to get."
If you're the type of people, and I'm not talking 50-50 stuff, if you're the type of people who say, hey, I make this much a month, this is what I'm going to put towards bills, I make this much a month, or if you pick out the bills you're going to pay individually, long as you're doing that, I don't really care what you do with the rest of your money. I don't date people who are not financially responsible.
Okay. Financially irresponsible. She says she doesn't date people or deal with people who are financially irresponsible. DC, what's your take on that?
Who would?
You agree with that?
Yeah. I mean, why would you date somebody who you clearly is just throwing money away?
You don't feel like there's a way that you can help them out of that?
That's what parenting is for.
Okay.
I didn't get with you to be a parent.
But I think partners teach each other things, though. Like,
I mean, yeah. But things I can't teach.
Have you ever had to put anyone that you were dealing with, like, have y'all ever had to put each other on an allowance?
Yo, he is begging for niggas to just drop off the live.
No, I'm at, couples do allowances, bro. Come on now.
Nigga, no. I don't know couples that do allowances.
DC? Never had to give an allowance, never heard about couples giving each other allowances. None of that, right?
I mean, that's none of my business.
Okay. Maybe I'm in the wrong crowd tonight. Okay.
Clearly. It ain't just tonight. It ain't just tonight. It's every Monday night.
Hey, listen, right? So, in hindsight, what I want to say before we get ready to wind this down, I want to say, talk to your partner.
Nigga, you
talk
said
to him.
My fault.
You know what I'm saying?
You said you was live on Instagram, nigga. You ain't live on Instagram.
I'm definitely live on Instagram. Yep. I'm definitely live. So I want to say, man, look, you had them financial money conversations with your partner. Talk to him. If you are a gambler like I was, right? Get them the money. Make sure you don't have access to it for your own safekeeping. It's okay. God damn it. If that's the only way that you guys can keep the money in, because if you're dealing with a gambler like I was, don't give me the money because I'm gonna spend that shit. All right. So if you're not the trustworthy is a bad word. If you're not the one who is fiscally responsible, it's okay to pass it off to that person. If you're not the one,
sorry.
You know what I'm saying? It's okay to pass it off. If you're not fiscally responsible, you know this. All right, listen, babe, take this, do your thing, put it up. You know what I'm saying? Joint bank accounts are cool. Don't get me wrong. I love joint bank accounts and all that shit. But if you're not fiscally responsible, keep separate accounts. Plain and simple. That way you don't have these conflicts. You ain't arguing, you ain't fighting, you ain't disputing about money. Okay?
Can I ask you a question?
Talk to me.
Did you guys have separate accounts when she found out about that light bill?
Yeah, we did. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I was just fact checking you. That's all.
All right. Here's how you you find common ground. Okay. You look for areas, you look for things, where you can agree as far as money. You might want to buy a house. She might want to go on vacation. Y'all got to figure it out. Don't let money be the downfall. That's how I feel about it. Take care of what you want to take care of first and then play later. That's my advice on that note tonight. Learn from me. Take care of what you got to take care of first and then play later. Okay? Styles, you got some words of advice for the good people tonight?
No.
And what the hell you here for?
Well, yeah, you're right.
We come for advice from the wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Styles, man. Listen, 50 is a big age, man. You're getting up there. So I wanted to see if you could pass down some of this knowledge, man. Shit. Old wise one. Pass it on down. Help the people out here, man.
Well, I think I did that for the past hours, debunking all the bullshit that was flying out of your mouth.
That was a lot.
All right. Let everybody know what you got going on, where they can find you. I know you was out on tour. Heavy. I seen you with a lot of heavy hitters this last week, man. What's happening in Brunch Hour Land?
We was out with the Cognac Room. Petra came out, the woman, the myth, the legend, Cena. Jay, shout outs to Jay. Bless Jess, my good sis, came out. It was a time. Ryan was there, as per usual. Lamp got stuck, so Southwest shitted on him. Actually, the hurricane shitted on him, so we couldn't fly out. And then I got stuck out there for 2 days after I was supposed to be back. So spent my birthday in the airport. Yeah, that about that. Oh, you can catch us on. We got 2 episodes dropping next Sunday. For the Brunch Hour podcast, look out for that. But if you forget, I'll remind you because the promo game is on fleek.
All right. Hey, listen, DC, what the shit pod in the building, man? What you got going on this week, man? What's happening?
Nothing. Other than a little season premiere Wednesday, but that's it.
Okay. Hey, listen. I appreciate y'all. I really do. I know getting y'all to come holler at me every Monday is a task, but we almost at the finish line. We almost at the finish line. So if y'all have not checked out episode 7, I need y'all to go do that because it's just a footnote on the last 2 episodes before the season finale. So I really need y'all to go tap in and listen to what Big Smash got to say on these topics, man, because I be saying a lot. I be talking my shit.
You still ain't said nothing about how the co-host left you. Why she went Regis Philby?
There is no co-host left. I still have co-hosts. But the problem with that is conflicting schedules, man. So it's life.
The thing
I take this as a listen.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
This season has been a learning experience for me, and I know what to do and what not to do for next season. I already have it structured out. I've already started laying visions in my head on how next season is gonna go.
Let me be clear. Hold on, stop. Let me be clear, because I don't want the wrong narrative or perception to be out there. I love both of your co-hosts.
Facts.
I thought. Not even I thought. Yeah, I thought it was going to be the three of you.
Yeah.
So it was like I was seeing glimpses of greatness every time somebody stepped outside. It was like, okay, we got that one this week. Okay, we got that one next week.
Yeah.
But we ain't got them together. And I'm like, and I love them both together.
Hey,
you
man,
know, well,
listen.
individually, but I knew together it would be amazing.
I'm trying here, man.
You cut me off at the wrong
time.
Go
ahead.
Should have cut me off earlier. So I was looking for that. Because everybody in the same room together would have been amazing. You understand what I'm saying? But again, I feel like I jinxed it because I was like, yeah, when they find out you full of shit, nigga, it's gonna be a wrap.
Yeah, man. Listen, I tried and I'm still trying, you know. Schedules conflict, but at least y'all got me. God damn it. So that's the one constant every week. You got me.
You a consolation prize, bro.
I was about to say you could have won gold, but you got this 10 for you medal.
I be talking my shit on these episodes, man. Like it don't even be, you know, what y'all used to. I be talking my shit. But I'm telling y'all, and I don't want to step on my own product, as Styles would say, but these next 3 episodes are gonna be the icing on the fucking cake. That's all I'm gonna say. So
native shit.
So when y'all come back and after these last 3 drop, y'all gonna be like, oh yeah, Smash wasn't bullshitting. He brought the heavy artillery out. So just understand it's different. It's different. But listen. Financial Conflicts is out right now. Next week, y'all know we talking about jealousy and insecurity. We're gonna be talking about that. So I got some shit. I appreciate everybody for stopping in and listening this week. Keep listening. Shout out to you good fellas. Y'all got any final words?
Whatever you do, don't do what this nigga do. Only you can prevent not doing stupid shit.
Copy and paste that.
All right. Whatever. Listen, man. Y'all already know what it is. I do got a sports podcast coming out the minute that this season of All Explain All This Later wraps up. So yeah.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
What do you mean?
Why?
Nigga, why? The fuck? Why? It's self-explanatory. That's not even a...
You said, why do I have a sports podcast coming out? Because I like talking about sports. And who can talk sports better than me?
Everybody. You talk about sports wrong, bro.
Well, I have a segment on my show called Debate Smash, where we giving out cash prizes. So if you think that you can beat me in the debate, let's put some money up and let's figure it out.
One, I know. 2, you talk sports bad even when you write it, bro.
So put some money up, and I'll put some money up, and we'll let the crowd decide who won the debate. It's simple.
You got 62 kids, and I don't want to take food out their mouth.
Debate Smash. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't want to. And then you got fans watching you. You don't have them. You gonna pay them the extra cable hours to vote for you, so it's gonna be rigged. You know it's not gonna be a fair fight if it's your shit. That's like Green Bay going into motherfucking Detroit and thinking it's gonna be a fair fight.
I mean, we can get 3 judges to judge on the debate.
I don't want you
know I love debates. All right, I'm the king of that shit. So
you gonna get the judges. You gonna get the venue. Nigga, it's already lopsided. Nigga, I already lost. Nigga, no matter what I say, there's no sex in the Champagne Room. I already lost.
You know what I'm saying? I let my kids be the judge.
Oh, hell, I definitely know because they gotta eat that motherfucker. So daddy can't lose, nigga. That's how you bet the house. You put the kids up. You can't lose when the kids is judging.
All right, man. Y'all already know what it is. I catch y'all next week. Follow these brothers. Get in tune. I'll post links at the end of the episode. Come on, man. What are y'all doing? Don't start. Anyway, I'll tap back in with y'all. See y'all when I see y'all.